And then they did they rotated both Dylan and Shedeur with that second, third group. I thought Shedeur had a pretty good day. He finished the practice really strong with a nice long touchdown pass to Canella.
It's all about what you do with the opportunity. And let me just tell you, 2 days in a row, the last 2 practices, your boy has been legendary.
Shedeur Sanders is back, and he's not playing it safe. On just day 5 of training camp, while other quarterbacks were choking under pressure, Shedeur stole the show. The defense was ruthless, yet he threw 2 jaw-dropping touchdowns and didn't miss a single pass. That's right, 100% completion, no errors, no hesitation. Meanwhile, the so-called top QBs were flailing. This wasn't just a solid performance. This was Shedeur saying, "I'm the real QB1, whether you like it or not."
We got to come up and pull up these barbershop chairs. They asked for it. I pulled up on another day, and another day, and another day, and we're going to keep doing it as long as he's dropping these touchdowns.
Shedeur Sanders came to camp with one mission: don't let his people down. And he didn't just deliver, he shut the whole room up. The critics, gone quiet. The doubters, erase. His performance didn't just impress. It flipped the entire narrative. He climbed the depth chart with perfect ratings under pressure. Meanwhile, Joe Flacco, the veteran favorite, went 6-for-9 with 0 touchdowns. Decent, sure. But let's be honest, that's not moving the needle. Shedeur just exposed the gap, and it's getting harder for the coaches to ignore. Then there was Dillon Gabriel, 8 completions out of 12. That's a 66% rate. Not terrible, but let's be real. No touchdowns, no spark. Just another guy doing the bare minimum. And then came number 12, Shedeur Sanders. Cool, locked in, and lethal. He went 9-for-9. Perfect. Every rep mattered. But unlike the others, he didn't just push the ball. He finished 2 stunning touchdowns that blew the competition away. Easily the most dominant performance we've seen at camp. This wasn't just talent on display. This was Shedeur drawing a line in the sand. He's not here to wait his turn. He's coming for the throne. Let's break down the play that lit it all up.
Boy, let's fuck.
Shedeur Sanders dropped back, pressure flying in, but he didn't flinch. While most QBs would have folded, he stayed ice cold, spotted a crack in the defense, and delivered a perfect strike to a wideout near the sideline. Touchdown. But he wasn't done. On the next drive, with the defense even tighter, Shedeur still found a way, threading the needle for another score. 2 touchdowns, 0 panic, total control. While others looked rattled, Shedeur looked like the only QB ready for Sundays, and that should have every coach and critic rethinking their depth chart. On this play, Shedeur Sanders read the defense instantly. The pocket was collapsing, no room to step up, and the middle was jammed. Most QBs would have panicked or taken the sack. Not Shedeur. He rolled right, baiting the defenders into thinking it was a run. They bit hard, and the moment they collapsed in, leaving just the smallest gap, Shedeur struck. He zipped a perfectly timed dart through traffic, hitting his receiver in stride like it was drawn up in slow motion. That wasn't just a smart play, it was a trap, and the defense walked right into it. It was cold, calculated, and clutch, pure Shedeur. And with Kenny Pickett sidelined by injury, the spotlight got brighter, and Shedeur didn't just step in, he kicked the damn door down. Every snap, every rep, he's making a statement. Word from inside camp? Coaches are starting to shift. It's not just the stats, it's his command, his leadership, his calm under fire. And just a day ago, he dropped a subtle but bold Instagram story that had fans buzzing. A quiet flex that said exactly what needed to be said without saying a word. He knows it's his time. It was the kind of post that quietly screamed confidence. Thank you, God. And then Garrett Bush jumped in and said what a lot of people were already thinking. Shedeur Sanders wasn't getting a fair shot early on. Not enough reps, not enough chances. But now, the reps are climbing, the doors are opening, and Shedeur's not just holding his ground, he's leveling up. No drop in efficiency, no rookie mistakes. Just sharper, smarter, stronger play. Garrett said it best. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And right now, those numbers are putting the league on notice. Shedeur Sanders isn't hype. He's inevitable. Garrett Bush called it from the start. The moment Shedeur Sanders got his shot, he'd run with it. And now, that moment is here. And Shedeur's making sure no one forgets it. Garrett laid it out clear. Once he starts racking up touchdowns and completions, all that noise? It's gonna stop. And that's exactly what's happening. The hate is dying down, the doubt's fading fast. Because every time Shedeur steps on the field, he's not just proving people wrong, he's flipping the whole script. This isn't a fluke, it's a takeover.
See, Bush, Rob, I was on your show the other day. I told you about 12. I told you about it. I said, listen, he's going to get an opportunity. And when he get that opportunity, ain't really much you can say.
Shedeur Sanders came in with something to prove, and now, he's forcing the entire league to pay attention. The reps are rising, the critics are quiet, and the spotlight is his. Whether you're a believer or still holding back, one thing's certain, this story is far from over. Subscribe to our channel for the latest updates, exclusive insights, and full coverage of the story as it unfolds.